Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Hartford, Connecticut with a stop at the State Probation Office. Imagine that. Where you find a Long Island loser and he's kicked out. And he's not very happy about it. Too bad, Sean. So sit back, watch, have a good life, and most of all, enjoy.
So today we're at the Connecticut State Probation Office here in Hartford, Connecticut. Excuse me, Corrupticate. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public.
Hey,
how are you?
I just spoke to you over the phone.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you external affairs information, and
Okay.
they'll be able to give you anything that you're requesting.
All right, thank you. Appreciate
Okay.
it. Have a nice day.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, I was told you have to exit and call external affairs.
Oh, well, I'll be calling External Affairs?
Yeah,
Judicial Branch.
Yep.
State of Connecticut. Okay. Thank you for the information.
sure. You want me to walk you up?
Oh, no, I'm okay. I have to get some more footage
No, I
in
was
here.
asked for you to leave, or we'll call the state police to ask you to leave.
Who
From
told
my supervisor.
your supervisor? Who
Yep.
is?
You can stop videotaping me, but you can leave.
Who is
and
your
call
supervisor,
external-
ma'am?
External affairs.
Who is your supervisor? I just want to know where this order is coming from for me
Regional
to leave.
manager.
Regional manager?
Yeah.
And his name or her name?
You can leave, or I can just call state police to come get you.
Pardon me, ma'am, but Sean's not going to leave unless it's under threat of arrest. Now, he's been in handcuffs plenty of times. Hey, Sean, did you ever get that push-up bra? Boy, you sure need one. Yeah, do something with that stuff, man.
You to escort you out
But why would I need to leave?
because it's a state building. And you're videotaping. You don't have permission to videotape here. We don't even allow people to videotape here.
Oh, who do I get the permission from?
External affairs.
They give me permission to videotape
That's
inside
what I
of
was directed to tell you.
state. I don't need permission from anybody, ma'am, unfortunately for you. Hey, sir. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm not trying to harass anybody. I've been really cordial with everybody.
We're gonna figure this out, and I'll get back to you. All right?
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. So, sir, if I could just get some clarification from you, what you were talking about unlawful assembly? Is that what you mentioned?
No, that's not what I said. And I'll get back to you as soon as I'm ready to get back to you. Understand?
No, I'm just.
I get it, right? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
No,
just
I
like
just
you're
want
trying
to.
figure out.
Right.
So you'll get no context from me. You understand? So I will get back to you.
You gotta relax.
No.
You gotta relax. I'm literally having a conversation with you.
I will get back to you.
Sir, de-escalate.
Okay.
De-escalate.
I guess I'm just not going to talk to you, engage you, because you're asking me a question.
Right, I'm asking.
I'm answering it, and
Right.
you don't like the response.
You got that exactly right, Sergeant. He wants to control the narrative, and you're not allowing him to. He's going to have to go home and get in his safe space with his little stuffed teddy bear, that's for sure.
No, you're not answering it. You're saying that you're not going
You're
to
right.
answer it.
I'm not going to answer.
Right. So that's not an answer
Okay,
to the
so
question.
you're not going to get an answer to
There
the
you
question
go.
that
You
have.
could say that.
Okay.
You don't need to lie and say that you're answering the question when you're
There's no
not.
one lying here.
Sir, why are you being so aggressive? I've been very respectful towards you. There's no need for you to make faces and act like a child. You're a sergeant of the Connecticut State Police. Don't act like a petulant child, sir. You gotta grow up. Seriously. Conduct yourself with decorum, professionalism. Treat the members of the public with respect. If a Walmart employee or a McDonald's employee treated a customer the way you were just talking to me, they'd be fired. But you think you're above the public. You think you could talk to people the way you want. Because you got that shiny badge and the gun on your waist. You think you could just say and talk to people and give people childish faces, right? Come on, man. You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. Really.
Sean, you're nothing but a Karen. You always want confrontation for clicks and views, but you claim it's not for clicks and views. It's all about the money, bro. Because if you weren't being paid a 6-figure salary right now, you wouldn't be doing this nonsense. You'd be struggling trying to find a real job.
It's ridiculous. How'd you become sergeant being so unprofessional? I know another unprofessional sergeant. You must be friends with Sergeant Brian Fahey. That's what it is. You must be friends with him. That's exactly what it is. That must be your best friend, isn't it? Ridiculous. Are we having a staring contest, Sergeant? You're really acting like a child, like a petulant child. Really. It's very unbecoming for the Connecticut State Police. You're a public servant. I never was disrespectful to you, unless you think that asking for your name and badge number is disrespectful in any way.
Again, you'll get zero context from me.
The sergeant's taking a call from the regional director of the facility, and of course Sean wants to follow him and see if he can listen into what's being said. But we're going to skip through that and let's find out what the bottom line is. Roll that clip.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so you are not permitted to film on the premises. Alright, so you've been informed. So if you continue to film, we're going to take action here.
Take action what way?
It's a simple trespass. It's an infraction. So you start off there. So are you aware that you cannot film here? Because I notified you now.
So I cannot film on right where I'm standing. I cannot film.
Okay. We're talking about inside the building.
Okay, so that's why we need to be clear with our words here, right? Okay. So let's be clear.
So you understand you cannot film inside the building.
You said property, and then you said building.
Inside the building, on the property.
Inside the building.
Okay.
Not on the property, inside the building. We're on the property. Public property. So you're saying inside the building, which is also public property, I cannot film, or else I'm just trying to get kind of I'm trying you're the one trying to give unlawful orders, sir. Right?
Sean's trying to force the sergeant to say something so that he can file a federal lawsuit on him. He's trying to make the officer say, look, if you go in there, you'll be arrested. Then Sean can file his federal lawsuit. Yeah, that's what clogs up our courts here in America. Federal lawsuits that aren't worth 2 cents.
Film out there.
Or else, what would happen to me?
Okay, I just explained it to you, right? We're going to start with a simple trespass infraction.
So you'll arrest me?
No, it's a ticket. It's a ticketable offense for right now.
It's a ticketable offense?
Correct.
Do you want to check with your supervisor? Because this didn't end well for the last state trooper, or...
I don't want to check with my supervisor. I'm telling you, you asked me the question, I'm answering. So you understand that you cannot film here, correct? So at this time, I'm going to ask you to put your phone away, okay? Unless you want to go out there and film, you're more than permitted to film out there.
Well, I don't want a ticket.
Okay. Are you going to comply with what I'm telling you, yes or no? That's all I want to know.
Well, I'm going to go out there, but you could write the ticket anyway. Come on. You could write the ticket. Come on. You could write it anyway. I'm going to go out here, though, and you could write the ticket. Come on. Let's go. And then you could write your ticket. I'm going to move over here to where you say I can't film. Well, I can film anyway. Your unlawful order violating my constitutional rights.
No one is violating your constitutional rights, Sean. Shut your mouth with all that sense. Why don't you just get a real job? And then nobody will violate your rights, huh? Yeah, just go back to working in the warehouse. He was a warehouse manager before COVID. Unbelievable, he got fired.
I want the ticket so I can take you to court and hold you accountable. You can give it to me. Big mistake here. Big mistake here, fellas. There's no reason for this. You think it's funny that you guys are violating my constitutional rights? You think it's funny? No, I'm not. Do I look like I'm talking to you? I'm talking to you. Do you think that it's funny?
In there, do you understand?
You listen to the sergeant.
I'm talking to you, sir. Do you think that it's funny? Look at him.
We'll talk to her.
Give me the ticket. Come on. Ridiculous. What a bunch of tyrants. Oh. That guy was giving me the thumbs up. He supports the mission. Make sure you keep those body cameras on. So they got their body cameras on, so we'll know exactly what they're talking about. I'm gonna request the footage and I'll do another video.
Well, there you have it, good folks. Kicked out. Kicked out, he's not happy and didn't get his ticket, so now he can't file his federal lawsuit. Oh, dearie me. Well, not to worry, he'll figure something out, won't you, Sean? Thinks he's some kind of freedom fighter. Man, you're a punk, Sean. You just can't find a real job and you do this nonsense. This is craziness. Well, good people, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Long Island loser. I know you'll never get a real job. It's not in your DNA. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me.
Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man.
Actually,
no, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.